Okay, 1300-468-911. We're on the hunt this morning for anybody that's ever denied a marriage proposal. We've got Angel joining us this morning. Morning, Angel.
Good morning. How you going?
Okay, what happened?
All right. So this is, it's just over a decade ago. I was teaching English to Maasai students on the border of Kenya and Tanzania.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I'd arrived at the school about a week before, and this gentleman came into the classroom and was introducing himself, and the teacher who I was posted with was just sitting next to me. And this guy was starting to, say, where are you staying and how long have you been here? And I can take you on a tour around the town and I'll show you and I'll come here tomorrow and I'll pick you up. And it was all very friendly to begin with. And then as it kind of progressed, he started saying things like, I believe God has sent you to me and we're going to get married and I love you. I know this to be true. We're meant to be together, and just went on and on. And it was a little bit intense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had explained to him that I was actually already engaged.
Yeah.
And he said, you're engaged, not married. And I said, yes. He said, all right, there's hope for us then.
Oh,
What?
It's very creepy.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of this. And so, and when did he put the word on you? When did he say, will you marry me?
Within about half an hour of us meeting.
Wow.
Denied.
When you know what you want.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
Angel, thanks for your call. Great story.
No worries.
All right, moving on now. This lovely lady, her name is Hayley, and she does our news. You probably hear her on our show from time to time. Hayley, you head up the news department here at Hot 91. Good morning, lovely.
Good morning.
Now, I've heard a little birdie tell me that you've denied a couple of proposals. Is this true?
I have, but I won't say I'm proud of it.
I'd say hundreds.
So what's happened here? Because we don't know any of these. We're talking to Nugget yesterday afternoon about this story, and he was like, you need to talk to Hayley because she'll have some stories for you. So what happened?
No, it sounds impressive, but you've got to remember, I've been dating since I was 15 and I'm 40 now.
Oh, wow.
So, over a long period of time, I've had 4 marriage proposals.
What? 4?
Yeah, 4. And you said no to all 4.
Well, yeah, I shouldn't have, but I did say no to all 4.
So do you not believe in marriage, or you just knew that they weren't right?
It's a combination of things, different each time. Not going out long enough with some of them, scared with some of them. Yeah.
Wow.
And you actually said that you have a regret. You should have said yes to. Which one should you have said yes to?
No. I'm not going to get into that, but I will say I kind of half agree with you, Sammy. But I do like the random ones. My favourite one was on a beach after we'd been surfing at Burleigh, and we were, we'd been out there surfing for a few hours. We were exhausted, came back in, sitting on the beach, watching the sun go down, and he was just like, marry me. He said, I love you, marry me. And I was like, that's such a beautiful proposal, but no.
Oh, you're a hard taskmaster.
Okay. So Hales, let's just role play for a second. Okay, Hayley, you're the most gorgeous girl I've ever met. I love you, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Insert dropping down on one knee. And Hayley, what do you say? Will you marry me?
Ash, I love you too, but I don't feel the same way about you.
Oh, it's well practiced, isn't it? It's well practiced.
That was quick. Hales, thanks for your call.
All right, bye.
Oh, jeez, that's so rough.
Oh.
Do you know what I got proposed to on the last day of school in year 12?
Did you?
My graduation day.
And that principal has never been allowed to go to that school again.
Sam!